Rape is a crime that takes many victims, male and female alike, some directly, some indirectly, but these words, this bit of breath is dedicated to the men who suffer rape on the periphery, who bite their tongues while they hear others condemn all men for the problem of rape, because in that moment they feel it would be selfish to protest. The husband sitting by his wife's bed at 3 o'clock in the morning wanting to comfort her, but afraid to even touch her scratched and sprained hand, it might hurt her, or rouse her from the drug-induced sleep she has finally found, so he sits there, hoping just his presence will help, staring at her bruised face. God, he would do anything if he would just turn back time and let it be him in her place. It's the father sitting in the courtroom, watching the attorney for the defense trying to paint his little girl out to be some kind of whore who was asking for it, with her short skirt and careless intoxication, listening to details about his daughter's personal sex life exposed for public scrutiny, watching her shame in her face, afraid to look at him. If only she knew he was one of the only ones in the courtroom that did not judge her. It's the brother who prepares to put his affairs in order because if his sister does not get justice, he knows he will do something that will probably put him in jail for the rest of his life. And it's the little boy that knows something really bad happened to mommy, but not exactly what, because no one will tell him. They just keep sending him to his room to play without explanation. All these people and more suffer from the crime of rape. And if you're sitting there in shock asking yourself, how can she possibly be comparing their pain to the pain of the woman that was raped? Well, I'm not. This is not a contest. And we do not have to invalidate one person's pain in order to validate another's. I'm just asking you to keep these men in mind. When you hear someone talk about how horrible men are because of the crime of rape, or say things like dead men don't rape, or all men are potential rapists, or that all men are the same, I can only imagine how they must feel hearing this, knowing that they would never do to a woman what has been done to the woman that they love. And I have enough compassion for all of rape's victims.